This is Retro Sports Radio. Visit RetroSeasons.com for more sports history.
Today I'd like to answer a few more of the questions sent in by the members of the listening audience. I appreciate getting these letters, and I only wish I had time to answer all of them. However, I'll answer a few just as soon as we have this important message. All right, fans, let's dip into the mailbag and see what we shall see. The first letter comes from New Orleans, and is signed by a mother who doesn't want us to mention her name. This lady wants to know if professional athletes live as long as other people. Frankly, I've never looked into it, but I would certainly want all of you to know out there, I think athletics has done a great deal in building up the bodies of some of our people, and I certainly wouldn't think that athletics had anything to do with the shortening of the life of anyone. Next, a question from a listener, of Mr. Browning of Dallas. He wants to know how old a youngster should be before he is allowed to have his own hunting rifle. Well, Mr. Browning, I think that depends upon the kind of experience that he has at home, the kind of parents that he had at home, and the kind of teachings that they give him. If he is able to understand all of there is to know about guns, I certainly believe he can have a gun at most any age. As a matter of fact, I talked to an expert in this particular field, and he said he would much prefer having his kid know all the chance than him going to someone else's who had a gun and not knowing anything about it. It's his contention that a person who has never had any experience with guns is the one who causes all the serious accidents that we've had. Now here's an interesting letter from a 14-year-old lady from Los Angeles, Miss Barbara Ness. Barbara asked if I considered wrestling to be a sport or a form of entertainment. Well, Barbara, as I see television and as I skip over the wrestling matches that I've seen, I would have to consider it as a form of entertainment. I don't believe anyone can absorb the punishment that some wrestlers take and then come back as fresh as if nothing had ever happened unless there was something fixed about it. A steady listener from Wilmington, Delaware, who simply signed his name and admire, asked, "Don't you agree, Jackie, that there are some people who can never learn how to swim?" Well, frankly, sir, I don't know. I, for one, don't like the water at all. But I think that if I went out and started practicing, I could learn how to swim, and I think that anyone who really took an interest in swimming, took the time to work at it, could learn how to swim. I could be wrong, but I think a person could learn how to swim if he wanted to. Well, I enjoyed answering your letters. Maybe we'll do this again before long. And that just about does it for now, fans. See you soon.